There's a never-ending debate on recovery and frequency in the gym, but what people don't realize is that it almost does have a definite answer. And the answer is what you really could call a maximum ideal volume. Mike Israetel and a lot of the guys that talk about maximum recoverable volume, or MRV, are missing a key point. And that is, yes, you could technically recover from a lot of work, but is that going to result in the most growth? And I'm going to say no, because that's just maxing out your recoverability. You don't necessarily want to always push the envelope the max. Why? Because if you're barely skating by, you're barely adding reps session to session, a lot of your sets are going to be lower quality than you realize. So, okay, you can't just max out the recoverable volume for every single muscle, because that's not practical. Same reason you can't take every single set to failure, because it's just really not practical. Because you have to think in the context of a session and not just an exercise. If I take a set of lower body to screaming failure with partials, and I do that for a few sets, my better part of the session is over. But if I keep a rep in the tank, if I keep 0 in the tank, my future sets in the same session will probably be better. So how do we apply this? How do we piece this all together? Well, if we're trying to really bring up 1 or 2 muscles, I understand maxing out that ceiling a little more. So if you're doing upper body like 3-ish times a week, you want to just hammer your triceps because you really want to bring them up, then sure, do like 3-4 sets of triceps a session. You could put them right at the beginning, bring them really close to failure, and you'll probably be okay. I wouldn't do that for every single exercise because, again, it's no longer practical. So what I'm advocating for, I guess, is maximum recoverable volume in a way, but understanding that you're limited in how many muscles you can just max out like that, because the more that you max out, the more other things take a hit.